Grant against Pierce. Stolen by Evans. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. And the dunk by Grant.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
And here's Portland. Woolridge with it. 38 points for him last game against Boston.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
And they pick up 2.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
So, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Evans' shot is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Evans has gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. The pass to the monster. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Portland turns it over again. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Pelicans. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
Here's Sims. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Basket counts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Johnson right side. Down low. Stolen by Woolridge. And now Portland on the break. Pass to Pierce. Here's the monster. No good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Evans feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. The shot's good from Sims.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the paint program.
Here's Woolridge. Lays it up and banks it in. Woolridge has got 7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Yep, that one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah. Very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's the monster. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Boston. Here's the pass to Woolridge from outside the arc, and another 3 for Portland.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And nothing is falling for him right now.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Good on the triple. 5 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Stolen by Woolridge. One-on-one here. Sweet little floater.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Evans outside. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Pass to Sims. Second chance shot. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Portland leading by 9. Outside, Pierce. Here's the monster, who's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Lane. A 3-ball. The rebound by Johnson. gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The dish, Cardinal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Chris, big shot makers really stand out this time of year. Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with that trait?
You know, I'm not sure. You know, for me, I think it's something that you're born with. You got to want that shot. You got to not care about the ones you can miss, but only think about the ones you can make. And so I definitely think you need to have skill, but wanting it, I think that's something that you're born with.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Maverick comes in for the Wizard. The Waiters subbed in for the Monster. Here's the Waiter. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. No good from Cardinal. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Johnson, that's for 2. And Woolridge pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. A different look now for Portland. The franchise comes in for Prez. And Chance subbed in for Pierce. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And there's the foul. It's on the Waiter. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And here's Evans. A 14-point game for him in the win against.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Got a piece of it. Portland moving the ball around. A nice shot by Woolridge.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Here's Cardinal, and that one is stuck right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Portland leading by 9. Here's the Waiter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great deep, blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Sims. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the line for him here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Sims. Portland leading. Now here is Woolridge. He's got 14. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Woolridge has got 16.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Here's Evans, and Evans throws it down.
I tell you what, did he take off on... Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA. And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
To the paint, here's Teague. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 5 assists tonight.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Woolridge, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Woolridge hits them both. Gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Defense, Portland. They lead by 7. Here's Irving. And yes, it's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Portland with the ball. Woolridge, the pass to the waiter. Back to Woolridge. No good on the triple. Getting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. Here's Champ. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Woolridge against Teague. Here's Maverick. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Portland leads by 7.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Armstrong passes to Dodd. Shoots the 3. The kick out to Irving. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Portland leading by 7. Outside, Woolridge. Here's Champ. Teague covering. They get it back. Off with the layup.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And he gets it to go.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Woolridge with the stop.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got 6. Back to the action after this word. Just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Irving is out there with Doc. Then there's Grant, and it's the Beast, and it's Armstrong in at the 5 down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule on Friday and then on Monday.
And that game against Memphis, that's going to be one where it will take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And for Portland, later out there with the monster, then there's Champ, and there's Maverick, and it's Charles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Champ. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Lawrence, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Grant kicks to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 7. Right wing. 3-pointer. The rebound by Grant. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And it's blocked. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. Money from the wing. Holland's got his first bucket of the night. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The waiter passes to Irvin. The shot from the low post is good. Champ's got his first points in this one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the waiter, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The pass to the monster. Lock at 6. And stolen by Irving. To the inside. And it's Armstrong missing. Portland leading by 5. Passes it to Irvin. Here's the franchise. He's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Irvin. Here's the waiter. 6 on the shot clock. Irving with the steal. Here's Armstrong. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
A different look now for Portland. Prez is checked in for the franchise. The Wizard comes in for Maverick, and it's Pearson for Champ. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Sims. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Lane. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now a 12-point Portland lead.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities. Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Here's the waiter. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinals got 4 rebounds now tonight. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's the waiter, covered by Evans. Here's Lane. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinals got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Pierce with the steal. And now Portland on the break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. But what do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with a steal. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's the waiter. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Prez. Can't hit from in close. Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Sims kicks to Johnson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the waiter. It's Pierce on the wing. Inside, Montgomery. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Woolridge is checked in for the waiter. Portland may have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Woolridge against Evans. Pass to Sims. Evans outside. The tray. The shot. No good. Nice D from Woolridge. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Grant. Down low. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Sims. Sims has got 4 points now in the quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
It forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they wanted to. And then the game got ugly.
At the numbers for Pierce. How last month turned out for him, getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Here's the monster. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Cardinal grabs the board. Being a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And here's Evans outside. He can't get it to go.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Woolridge, the pass to the monster. Back to Woolridge. That one a little long.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Cardinal kicks to Johnson. Here's the three. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's the monster to the inside. Woolridge, it's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And the call will go against Big Cat. That is his first foul of the game. Portland leading by 8. Outside, Woolridge. Knocked loose. All by himself. Here's Cardinal. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Here's the monster. To the middle. That shot, no good. Evans with some nice D. Down low. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Mr. Moves.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here is Woolridge. He's got 24. Woolridge, the second chance points on the tip-in. Woolridge has got 26 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Mr. Moves. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. Third in rebounding, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Here's what Portland's going with right now. The franchise is checked in for Prez. Maverick comes in for Pierce. And Chance subbed in for the Monster. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. There's the pass to Sims. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Sims has got 13.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside, Woolridge. Here's Urban. Outside for Woolridge. Hands it from downtown. Woolridge has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And here's Evans outside. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for Mr. Moves.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep. Destroying them in the paint.
Stolen. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Looking at Portland, Kenny, how'd you see it?
It's been a strong performance for them on the glass. They're hustling. More often than not, the first guy to get to the board has been one of theirs. Now that's impressive. And that can make a big difference in a game like this.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I'll focus on the defense, which hasn't been tremendous. They've allowed over 50% shooting, never a good thing. They need to get more aggressive inside and on the perimeter.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. They've got Grant. Johnson is out there with Evans, and it's Big Cat, and it's Cardinal in at the 4. Now here's Evans. Kicks it out to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's the monster. This is to Prez. Gets a very good look and converts. Prez has got 9.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Now here's Evans. Grant outside. Inside. It's blocked.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The shot by Pierce will not go. Being 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Evans outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 12 points for him.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Woolridge, the pass to Lane. Good.
Good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Evans attacking for the tie. That shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Lane. Evans with the rebound. To the inside. And it's blocked. And they're pushing it up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Woolridge. He has 31. The monster passes to Woolridge. High post shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Pierce has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Evans with it. Now guarded by Prez. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Evans. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Passes to the monster. Lots of room. And the foul called on Perez. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The waiters checked in for Portland. Evans passes to Grant. Out to the right wing. Here's Cardinal, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And it's lights out with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one drops. And that's 13 points for Perez.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
It'll go. The Portland lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Evans.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The waiter passes to Lane. It's stolen by Johnson. For the time, but they get it back. Sims kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
There's the lob to the hoop. Pierce with the steal. And now Portland on the break. The teardrop falls in. That's now 8 points for the waiter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now Evans. He's got 16.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Portland leading by 3. Here's the waiter. Kicks to Perez. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break. Here we go. And here we go.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. And I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's the waiter. A beautiful reverse layup. The waiter's got 4 this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Sims kicks to Grant. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
A different look now for Portland. The franchise is checked in for Perez. Maverick comes in for the Wizard. And Chance subbed in for Pierce. That one drops. He ties it up. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's the waiter. He's got 10. Pass to Lawrence. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Portland, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops. 2 shots. So he gets them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
And there's the pass to Doc. Feeds to Sims, and he jams it with authority.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's the waiter. Passes it to Charles. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Maverick. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got rebound number 5 here tonight. T dishes to Sims. Nobody near Irving. Holland, the pass to Sims. They get a hand on it. Here's Maverick. T covering. The monster. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving with it. 8 points for him. And now Portland on the break. Flashes it down to finish the break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And now Portland on the break. And it's sent back by Irving. And it's out of bounds to Portland. Will retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Woolridge is checked in. Here's Champ. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. From 11 feet away, count it. .115 left in the third quarter. Pass to Holland. On the wing, Irving. Doc. Just 2 to shoot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and he knocks down the first one. Pierce is checked in for Champ. 2 shots. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 54 seconds left in the third. And the pass to Charles. Back to Woolridge. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Woolridge has got 33 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system there right now, it just isn't getting it done.
Here's T. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Irving. There's the feed to Sims. Misses from close range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
A nice shot by Woolridge.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Irving looking for an opening. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, good job defensively. Good job on dropping on the roll. Keep rebounding. Don't lose spin in transition.
Well, Terry praising his guys, GA, bringing it on the defensive end.
And they've done just that so far. They just have to be able to continue with that mindset.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Woolridge. The franchise is out there with Maverick. And it's Pierce. And it's the waiter in at the 2-guard. Now, here's Grant. Back to Evans. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Pierce has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Woolridge. Portland moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Woolridge has got 38 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
It's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Perez is checked in for Portland. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dove. That is his first foul of the game. Evans outside. Portland grabs the miss. Mavericks got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Oh, great ball movement there.
Gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Cardinal. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. The first free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Wizard, he's checked in for Maverick. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's the waiter. He feeds it to Prez. Right side Woolridge. And again, it's Portland converting.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
From deep, Evans connects from 3-point range. Evans has got 21.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's the waiter, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep 3-point range, and Pierce pulls it down. Portland leading by 13. Woolridge, and another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here's Evans outside. That doesn't go either for Evans. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Woolridge against Evans. The shot by Pierce will not go.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Evans. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's the waiter to the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Count the basket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Portland leading by 14. Now a timeout called by Portland. The Monsters checked in for Portland. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Johnson outside. Down low. Sims. Power down with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Johnson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Evans. That one good for two. Evans has got 25 points in the game.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better than that assist.
Here's Woolridge. Here's Montgomery. Pass to the Monster. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And here's Evans outside. Nailed from three-point land. And he has 28 points for the game. Here's Woolridge. Pierce trying to break free.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And now Portland on the break. Pierce with the ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Grant in the corner. Inside. Here's Cardinal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here is Woolridge. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's the Monster. And another 3 for Portland.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. To the inside. It's tipped. Some solid defense from Johnson. Being at 51%. Really solid. Pierce with it. Now defended by Grant. The pull-up. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Johnson outside. And Woolridge pulls it down. Portland leading by 18. The pass to the Monster. And he makes it look easy, dunking. It hard.
bad move. Use 762 for shampoo. Cardio frame that bamboo.